Hey everyone, welcome to Lit Bricks. My name is Mike, and today we will be lighting up the Nightmare Before Christmas set. This set is pretty cool. It's about time they finally made this set, to be honest. I'm wearing my matching shirt. Totally cool. And for the first time in a long time, I am not using a Light My Bricks kit. I am using a Brickstuff kit. Brickstuff is actually a company that's US based, which is awesome. They don't do a lot of light kits. They do some light kits. He made a special light kit for a limited production run of the light kit for Nightmare Before Christmas. He's going to make more eventually, I think. It was $100, about the going rate. And the reason I bought this was because I saw pictures and I thought it looked awesome. The way he did the moon is cool. You'll see there's some really cool features in this. They use old lights, the old style lights like I like anyway, so fine with me, because everything will plug into everything I already own, so that works great. And there's two moons. There's a crescent moon and a full moon, and the way he lit the moon is really cool, I gotta say. So I decided to go with this one instead of Light My Bricks. I thought the Light My Bricks kit actually looked kind of dull. I'm sorry, it did. I think there's limitations to what you can do with the 2.0 lights. Sure, they're probably easier to install and user-friendly. They're not going to break. But I feel like you lose some of the cool features you can do with the other lights. And I think I'm going to prove that with this kit here. It's pretty cool, I got to say. So I've looked at the lights. The way that you do it's awesome. These are set up individually, so you'll do this section or this section or this section first. It looks awesome. So we are going to get into it. I will show you what's in the box and how everything is, because there's a lot of different things here, I gotta say, stuff I've never seen before. So, and it all has the same connectors that I already use. So I think this is gonna be pretty cool. I thought I'd give it a shot, and I think I'm gonna be happy with it. So let's see what's in the box. Okay, so let's see what's in the box. Section 1, the moon, which is awesome. But you can see that these strip lights here are like nothing I've ever seen before. But the other lights are the same, so these will be the same. These are different. That's, I gotta say, that's cool. So, bag 2, Jack's house. And look at that, I don't even know what that is. I've never seen that before. It looks cool. I have no idea. And the other part. So bag 3 is Town Hall. I kind of like how they've done this. And I don't know what that is, but I bet it's so cool. And this is a little light I've never seen before. Huh. All right. Very interesting and very cool. Looks like we got a battery pack if you want. Power cable, which we probably will use, because then I can just hook this up USB style. And I believe these two, oh yeah, oh that's cool. These are 3D printed. These are 3D printed specifically for the moon. Now, I don't know if you noticed on the box how this was lit up, but it's pretty cool, I gotta say. So this is awesome. Yeah, these are definitely 3D printed. Huh, cool. All right. Now see, the Brickstuff guy I actually met once. You probably won't remember, but we were at a brick convention in Grand Rapids here in my state of Michigan, and I saw his lights and I was intrigued then, so I'm intrigued now. Let's start and see what we got. Holy crap, I don't even know what this is. Looks like some sort of a board. Oh, and this is a, oh, you hear that? Huh, that's cool. Huh, sweet. So, bag 1, looks, I'm guessing orange lights, yellow lights, makes sense. This thing, I believe, goes around the moon, which is going to look cool. And, I gotta say, look at the sticky squares. There's circles and there's big pads. That's pretty awesome already. I like this. Alright. Okay, so, I've never even seen one of these before. This, I can't get it to focus, is a tiny little flexible light on the end of that. That is ridiculous. Okay, camera's never going to focus on this thing. But it's connected to a regular plug, but this is the light. And there's a little light at the end of it. That is I've never seen that before. That's cool. All right, I'm excited. New lights I've never seen. Amazing. I never thought that would happen. I mean, you do 10,000 lights and come across something you've never seen before. All right, Brickstuff, you got me intrigued. Okay, so this is kind of crazy. So just like the new it's kind of funny that I actually mentioned this, but the 2.0 lights are ribbons, just like this thing here, just like this ribbon here, but only a little bit bigger. They actually wanted me to put these on top of the studs and crush them down, and it was just fine. Which I gotta say is actually kind of amazing. So that's pretty cool. Huh. All right. Okay, so I gotta say, I like this. They are numbered 1 through 6. That's pretty cool. All right, we got 2 orange lights in the pumpkins now. These two. They look to be 30 centimeter cables, which I'm not positive. I don't know if that's actually standard or not. I suppose it could be. Oh yeah, so those are pretty cool. Huh. Interesting. I like it. Also, I figured I'd mention it, but these instructions are pretty cool too. So each step, there's little pictures you can change to see what you're doing here. I gotta say, this is pretty well thought out as far as instructions go, and there's little explanations of what to do. So that's awesome. I like that. Sometimes instructions can be, I don't know, difficult, but these are pretty good. So I like it. Good job, Brickstuff. Okay, so we have added a few more lights. There's a little light now behind this tombstone, which is going to light up this tombstone. I like that. Everything is run behind to this board I've never seen before. Pretty cool. I'm assuming these plugs, based on these little chips here, I'm thinking these things do different stuff. These plugs, like a flicker maybe, or solid, or both. I suppose I'll find out as soon as I run power to it. But yeah, so far, it's pretty cool. I like this kit. So you know me, I normally like to whine about any sticky pads, but these are clear. And I like it. I don't mind this at all. So these were extra pieces that I had left over from the set that you have to use for the light kit. And this is putting this light at an angle, I'm assuming to spotlight something. Pretty clever. Using spare parts. I like it. Alright, so we got another light on a sticky pad here, facing this way. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of yellow spotlights in this graveyard. I don't mind that at all. It's probably going to look pretty cool. So, but here's everything tied up in the back. We'll see what we do with that. I'm assuming we're going to knot it up and stick it somewhere, so I'll find out. Okay, so I got to say, I just tested this, and they're all still on, but I'm not going to turn the light off so you can't really see it very well. But I was correct. Every single one of these lights, well, I shouldn't say every single one. These 2 pumpkins flicker randomly and then shut off and come back on. These 2 lights in the back here pulse very slowly, I think. These in the front flash and turn off and then come back on randomly. That's it's kind of cool actually. It's different, that's for sure. So the 0 light, that's always on. But these other ones do different things. So, see, like that one just faded out. This one down here, it's not on anymore. This one's about to fade out. This one's about to come back on. So that's very interesting, and I gotta say, I like it a lot. It's probably gonna look cool in the dark, and I'll check that myself because, like I said before, I'm gonna save that till the end of the video because that's what I'm supposed to do. All right, so here's the moonlight ring, which I just put this light in here. It's like a rubbery, bendable light with an adhesive back. And it's the perfect size, of course, because it's made for this. So this was a one-off light, I'm assuming, specifically for this kit. which is pretty awesome. And they do allow you to make the crescent moon as well, so you can swap them out at any time. You don't have to do anything weird, which is awesome. Can't wait to see this plugged in, actually. Awesome. All right, so those green lights were mounted on the sticky pads, like the cemetery lights, on the extra pieces that were left over from the set to spotlight. So this green spotlight is going to spotlight there, and there's another one down here. And the wires are in nice. They supplied, Brickstuff supplied parts to build this little doodad. I'm assuming it's to hide all this stuff when I'm done here, so that's pretty cool. I like that. And here's another one of those crazy boards that with the numbers on it that I've never seen before. I'm enjoying this, I gotta say. If you want to do a light kit with a bunch of crazy lighting components you've never seen before, Brickstuff's kind of cool. But it is the old style. Well, I don't want to call it old style. Well, I guess it is old style since there's technically a newer version of lights out there for Lego, so. But I like this. That's kind of cool. Another one of these little ribbon lights. The light is facing down inside this clear piece. That ought to look like something I've never actually seen before. It's like putting a big light in here, but only it fits a lot better. So I guess maybe I have seen that before, but this ought to be interesting because it ought to light up this whole window. Brickstuff supplied this little light to shine on the blackboard here, which is pretty cool. It's all, well, sorry, focus. It's been drilled. Well, not drilled, but he didn't put the connector on the back before putting the wire through. So it's pretty awesome. It's a one piece. I like it. All right, attic light is in. The spotlight over the chalkboard is in. Here's the wires run down. And they wrapped around the bottom of this little doodad that we had made to hold these wires with the bricks that were supplied by Brickstuff. So that is pretty awesome. Everything's plugged in. And yeah, just seeing what's next. Alright, here's everything all buttoned up. Here's the board. It's got a sticky pad. I believe that is the end of this. So, on to the next part. Oh, and there's a light in the Christmas tree, which is turned around now so you can see it through the window in the front. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so we had another one of those cool rubbery lights. And it's inside the fountain here, and it was split. So part of it is coming out of his mouth, which ought to look pretty cool. Everything's run nicely behind the bricks next to the building. And then up here we have our last board for whatever we have left, which looks like there are some special lights in this bag that were also put in here prior to the connectors being put on. I don't know, I'll have to look at these closer. This looks like there's holes in these studs. Extra holes. So yeah, got some green lights and orange left. But this ought to look pretty awesome. Alright, so I was right about these. There's a little hole drilled in them in the side. It's pretty cool, actually. They're going to be these torches. Huh. So there's no pinched wire then. It's pretty awesome. Alright, so we got the torches hooked up to the board now. They went in slots 4 and 5. And there is now a light behind the banner, an orange one. I did try out these lights. You're going to be amazed by what this does, which is another reason why I bought this light kit, if I'm being honest. I saw that and I was like, oh my god, it's amazing. So when I turn it on, you'll see it. But everything's going to be up in the attic here, nice and tidy. And yeah, there's also a light inside here now too as well. Just an orange spotlight shining down, so when you open the door, you can see inside, obviously. So yeah, on to, I believe, our last few lights here. So I've never used one of these before either, but it's a button that actually will turn the moon on and off and will disable the flickering things. Well, not necessarily the flickering things, but the flashing things from this kit, which is pretty cool because all these lights do different things. You'll see in a minute as soon as I clean up my mess and shut the lights off. And it looks pretty cool, I gotta say, so let's get to it. Alright, everything's all buttoned up. Let's see what this thing looks like. Alexa, turn off ceiling lights.
Okay.
Look at that. How cool is that? That moon is awesome. Wait till I get to this fountain over here. Look at this. How crazy is that? That is so cool. It's like it's coming out of his mouth like a real fountain. And all these lights outside are dynamic. So like this pumpkin will flash, that one just came back on. These green lights in here will flash on and off. The moon will turn on and off. Also, I can make the moon off if I want. Or I can make the dynamic lights not go anywhere. Alright, so now these will just be on static now. Which is pretty awesome. There are some torches behind. I'll show you in a sec. Let me turn this back on. Alright. Now we go around the back here. There is a light over this chalkboard that should be on, but these torches flicker in here, which is pretty cool. Both of them do. It's awesome. Oh, this guy came back on. Yep. There's a light for the Christmas tree. If you open up the front door, this thing's crazy. Alright, so let me show you the Christmas tree real quick. I'm using this new camera, you have to bear with me. There's a tree. Just the star on top is lit. Okay, so also, check this out. Yeah. How cool is that? It's the coolest moon I've ever seen. Huh, I love it. That is pretty cool. Honestly, didn't even know it did this. I mean, I thought it might have, but I wasn't positive. I thought I saw something, but that is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty awesome light kit, I gotta say. Very impressed, Brickstuff. Way to go. Now I just got to put this in its place. So, let's, this is awesome. It's cool. I can just, oh, I can turn it off like that too. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so it comes back on that way. That's awesome. This is a cool kit. This thing is amazing. Alright, I gotta go clear a spot. Alright, here she is, all lit up in her permanent home for now. I know I always say that, but usually things get moved around here, so. Thought it looked pretty nice next to the Monster Fighter's house. And I need to contact Brickstuff. They make a light kit for this that is cool, but it's sold out right now. It's got lightning and it's got sound and thunder, and I don't normally go in for sound and stuff, but I was checking it out and it's pretty awesome. But this looks amazing. That fountain, I can't get over that fountain. It's so cool. And the moon, of course, looks great. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I gotta get used to using this little camera. Alright, cool. Well, let's wrap this up. Well, folks, hope you enjoyed this latest episode of Lit Bricks. This Brickstuff kit, I gotta say, is pretty awesome. I can highly recommend it. That fountain is cool. I really love that fountain. I love the moon, too, actually. That's why I bought the set. Talked about it earlier, so shout out to Brickstuff. Way to go. Good kits. Now I'll talk to you sometime about getting one of these haunted house kits, too, that you don't have, that you say you're going to make some more of. So hopefully you do. Let's look at that fountain. Look at that thing. Oh, look, I can't even get it in the right thing. Hilarious. Hilarious. So, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. That'd be great. Subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And until next time, folks, have a wonderful day.